Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Guard your privacy. And abide by our community guidelines. And tap the blue learn more if you need to. Four people and only one thumbs up. I am your cult leader. All right, that's more like it. There are four of you in here and I have 3 thumbs up. Oh, that's more. Oh, there are 9 of you and I am your cult leader. This is your cult. Hi, Lucy Cat. AC, you don't know me. Crazy Chicken Lady. Hey, Dot. You rushed right over? Good. Because as your cult leader, when I call, hi, Sherry, I freaking expect you to, boom, be here. How do you like today's title? Did you even look at the title? Of course you didn't. This is a cult. Why would you look at the title? We're going to go outside. Oh, so you're all saying hi to one another and just leaving me out of it. Huh. You felt me summon you, Dot? I believe. I put my teeth in. I figured if my cult followers were going to jump on a live stream for clickbait title of your choice, why would I call it that? I got no freaking content. I'm glitchy. You said good. Yes, you did, Crazy Chicken Lady. You did say good morning. Fearless leader. Don't forget while you're here, I do control your behavior, your information, your thoughts and emotions. There's no escaping me because I got the power. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Linda. I got the power. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, hey. All right, calling in. Hi, Annie Lou. I put on my really bright red lipstick so that your vision would be drawn to my lips and you will. Guys, I'm just coming on for fun for a few minutes. Well, a little bit not fun, because I do want to tell you about the telephone interview. Hi, Lise. Have you finished the artwork? Lise, I am beside myself. Annie Lou, thank you for welcoming the viewers. I think you're the only moderator in here right now. I might have to mod a couple of people. I don't know. With the Russian bots and those writing in different languages and the, so we may have to mod us a couple more. That's not such a pleasant background. Let's move over here. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Teresa. So thank you for coming over to Mod, baby. I think you and Annie Lou right now are the only. Hi, Cheryl Mahaffey. Cheryl, you came for instructions. Okay, honey. It's a good thing. This is a cult after all. You know how we cult leaders can be. Demanding and narcissistic. And you must do as I say. Blend, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with, you always wanted to join a cult? You are in the right place. Did you come over from Carl's? If you did, you don't want to let him see you in this chat room. It'll be Katie bar the door. Hi, Susan BZO. Wait. It goes, hi, Winifred. Oh, hi, Heather Lynn. Oh, Winifred. I love the name. Can I call you Winnie? You're here to be in the cult? Hey, Lane. Okay. Know it, me, Debbie. I walk alone. Martin, Debbie. You walk alone. I have the utmost of respect for you. Hi, Ceci Ann. Hi, Winnie. Heather Lynn, I love you. Hi, Esther. As I said in this morning's upload. Hi, Happy Watcher, showing up for instructions. Hi, Patty Ponytail. Lucy Cat, I think I said hi earlier. All right. Enough of this silliness. This is a very, hi, Lana Kay. This is a very serious channel over here. You already learned this song. It's Sassy Ann. It's a chant. It's a mantra. It's part of my mind control. I am your leader. This is my call. Therefore you must worship me. Bong. You guys know where I got that from, the rhythm that I was doing. Those of you that saw my cult leader upload this morning. It's Monty Python, y'all. I mean, I'm not saying, hi, Crafting with Amy. I'm not saying what they're saying in the Monty Python movie. Is it, let's see. It's either In Search of the Holy Grail, Crafting with Amy. I have everything that Monty Python ever did. Like either on, I know, old-fashioned DVD or Blu-ray. I have the collector's edition of which one? In Search of the Holy Grail, which I know is not really the title. We all misspeak the title. Is Carl a silly goose? Hi, Roberta's World. I'm glad you came over. Hi, Carlos. It's always good to see you, Carlos. So I do want to talk a little bit about something. I know But Winnie, I'm not a witch. I know, Lise. Didn't you see me? I gave you a thumbs up and a heart, and I gave you a reply, baby. And in the reply, I think it pretty much just says go for it. I'm not going to, I mean, there are people that have probably read the comment, but I'm not going to reveal here what you're doing. I know, I'm excited too. I can hardly. Look, kids, look. Let me get serious for a minute. Not like too serious. But, and let me get a cigarette. I got to reach around you here. I actually watched a video on one of my favorite channels this morning, and I shared the video on our community tab here on Lip Locked No More. By the way, hi, I'm Susan, aka Lip Locked No More. Because there are a lot of things in my life, and anybody that might happen to be new, Lip Locked No More is the pseudonym that I use here on YouTube because of the things that have happened to me and to others I've known, that until I reached a certain age of maturity, I was quite uncomfortable talking about. So that's where Lip Locked No More comes from. I've been released from being unable to discuss the hard issues. Most of you here know what those are. You know that I am a survivor of child sexual abuse. You know that I am a survivor of RAPE as a young adult. You know I was held hostage overnight in my apartment when that was happening, and that my toddler son, I was a single mother at the time, was also in the apartment. You know that I have spoken on here a number of times about others who have dealt with similar issues. So I am Lip Locked No More. But back to what I was saying. I was watching one of my very favorite channels. It's called Nature Lover. And Nature Lover shared in this morning's video, it's less than 2 minutes long, some very important information that I, of course, already knew. But Nature Lover is a highly talented editor, very conscious and aware. Now, my channel, if you were ever to take a look at the, I guess you call it the homepage on my channel, and you go up underneath there at the top, you will see that it says this is a commentary, opinion, and criticism channel. I also cuss a lot. This is not a true crime channel. It is not a drama channel. It is not a trauma channel. It's not a clip channel. It's not a drag channel. I drag occasionally when others drag me. Why would I do that? Well, once in a while, as a human being, I feel the need to defend myself. I often approach it with humor because I have quite a sense of humor. I've been told by people who would know that I could have made it in the world of stand-up comics. But I chose a different route. The drama channels and the chroma channels, the drag channels, and the channels who have cuss warning, I'll give you a minute in case there are little ears in the room, because I'm fitting to cuss. So, I'm giving it a minute. I'm not talking now about what I'm about to say about clip channels. I like clip. Hi, Juju Bones. I like clip channels. I also like review channels, some of them, because the responsible ones will use another channel's content, mostly in clip form, not restreaming the entire stream and talking over the top of it, or restreaming someone else's stream and then pulling out the parts out of context that you think might substantiate your claim. But I like a good responsible clip or review channel because they save me a lot of time. I don't feel compelled even to go over and watch certain channels because other people watch them and then they will either tell me or not what's going on. Now, most people know there's no need to send me links to any channel that is dragging me, not because I don't love you, but because you're wasting your time and energy because I won't watch it. I do not now, nor have I ever given a flying fuck what any low-life son of a bitch on social media thinks about me. And as I put in a live chat yesterday, at my age, you cannot have survived what I have survived and experienced in my life and give a flying fuck about low-life pieces of shit on YouTube. Especially when they're blowing it out their ass and have absolutely no motherfucking idea what they are talking about. I could become a panel writer like Tiffany Marie. I could go on every channel that would have me up and defend myself against every word coming out of every motherfucker's mouth. And I say every motherfucker like there's a whole gob of them. Oh, no, no, no. There's no anti-lip lock no more army marching down the streets of YouTube, kids. Hi, Cat's Eye. Hi, Kiki Eyes. No, there's just Sniffany Marie, Carl Nichols, and Benny Keys. I used to mod for Benny Keys. Of course, he had to unblock me in order to allow me to mod because he couldn't figure out how to do it otherwise. Not to mod. I don't think he ever wanted me as a moderator. As although I don't know who would not want me as a moderator because I'm pretty much hands down, other than Eve Hickman Gurley, one of the best motherfucking moderators on YouTube. Who wouldn't want me as a moderator? Unless You think I would do something to you behind your back. Well, guess what? I don't have a Discord. I'm not in anybody's Discord. You won't ever see me in a Discord. You won't find me in one because I haven't been in one. You won't find me in any private back chats because what I have to say, I fucking say it on my channel and to my viewers. So I don't think I'll pull a Tiffany Marie and go on every motherfucking channel that'll have me up just so I can speak my piece and defend myself. Hi, Crime Creepy. Sniffany Marie. Hi, Victoria. I have my own channel. Hi, Jojo. Why would I go to other people's channels to defend myself? My viewers are here. I don't know, maybe because I would be trying to build up my sub count and get some viewers to come over to my channel, I guess. I don't know. Thank God I don't live in her head. Fortunately, she doesn't live in mine either. But back to what I was talking about, one of my favorite channels. Hi, Holly. Nature Lover. She has put up a video this morning. I shared it, as I've already mentioned, on the community tab, and I would love for her to get the view. It's going to take you less than 2 minutes to find out something you really should know, because right now you're in a live chat on a channel that a lot of people out there don't like. Most of those channels are channels with channel holders who do not possess the creativity, the intellect, the sense of humor, or the research capabilities to actually present content to anyone. So their content, and here I'm not talking about my clip channels and review channels. I'm talking about low-life pieces of shit on YouTube who do not have any creativity in them at all. And so their content is my content or someone else's content. Like the people that are sitting in a Discord right now as a group watching this live stream. Like the people that are recording your live chat right now, as brought out in Nature Lover's video. Also, if you're someone like Carl Nichols and you're just a stupid son of a bitch, you just make up shit. And if you're a cold, heartless turd like Benny Keys, you go along with it. Benny Keys, to whom I offered my home for an overnight stay when he was going to make a little trip from Texas to Tennessee. Fortunately, he did not take us up on the offer. I told my viewers 2 years ago, I play on a chessboard, and you motherfuckers are playing checkers. And this is figurative speech because this is not a fucking game, as you pieces of shit seem to think it is. For example, do you creators ever stop to think what state of mind your viewers might be in when they tune into your live stream? Do you care that they may have just gotten a diagnosis of cancer? Do you care that they just had to have a precious, precious fur baby put down? Do you care that another creator is preparing to attend in person the fucking trial of a child rapist? Do you care that somebody's mother or father may have died this morning? Here's what I see. A lot of low-life motherfuckers on YouTube that don't give a flying fuck about anything but themselves. They don't take into consideration anything other than the moment, and they cannot see the forest for the fucking trees. They are blinded by their own light, or lack thereof. Am I angry today? No. I just like to cuss a lot. Look, in order to impact my emotional state, you got to have a lot of fucking power. And like I said a while ago, you can't live what I've lived through and give a shit about what anybody on YouTube says about you, even when it's true. Hey, Mimi. So, now that I kind of got that out of my system, let me tell you about my phone call and my exclusive interview with Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Daniel Haney. Here in Cleburne County, Arkansas, the 16th Judicial District, Division 4. Day before yesterday morning, after I learned that Scott Byron Lynn, now serving 2 30-year sentences running concurrently, for felony rape of a child under the age of 14 and aggravated sexual assault against a child under the age of 14. Because that is my work. When I arrived home from the courthouse, I immediately called Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Daniel Haney. I asked him a number of questions. Some he asked me not to, they were off the record. He gave me one quote and told me I could use it. The victims of Scott Byron Lynn, quote, "They are warriors," close quote. Mr. Lynn, who was arrested September 22nd of 2022 on the previously mentioned charges, had decided to plead not guilty. Almost a year to the day later, following his arrest, 2 days short of 1 year, new evidence was brought forward. It was actually old evidence. And a victim chose to re-victimize themselves by finding it and presenting it. And at that point, Scott Byron Lynn and his attorney decided maybe they should take the plea deal that had been offered to them a year ago. Here in the state of Arkansas, the minimum sentence for Mr. Lynn's crimes is 25 years. So a year ago, in an effort to keep his victims from being re-victimized by having to testify in a public court, our prosecuting attorney and his assistant offered Mr. Lynn the minimum. He turned it down. 2 days short of a year later, with new old evidence, Mr. Lynn changed his mind and decided he would take that plea bargain. Unfortunately for him, the plea bargain had now been raised to 30 years rather than 25 on each count. They took it. I'm also allowed to tell you this. Scott Byron Lynn's victims got to hear him admit to his guilt and confess his crimes to the judge in front of the concerned parties. They got to see the bailiff of the court handcuff Scott Byron Lynn. They were vindicated. Nobody can call them liars, and they are children. They are children. They got to see him handed over to the Arkansas Department of Corrections, where he has been transported. At this point, I do not know which facility he is in. But they got to see it. And our assistant prosecuting attorney did ask me to share a few thoughts, but not quotes. One of the things he said to me, the prosecutors tell the story to the public, but it is not our story to tell. It is the victims. And then he amended his statement and said, it is the survivor's story to tell. But it's our job to tell it. And he wanted me to talk about the victims' advocates. He shared with me, we prosecutors, although we wish we had the time, we're working the case. We're building the case. We're gathering the evidence. We're taking the depositions. We're providing the affidavits. And for people like Mr. Haney, it's an emotional, because he's invested in his work. He cares about the victims, the survivors. He wanted my audience to know that's why there are victims advocates, because, and I won't name her, although I know her name, the victims advocate for the survivors of Scott Byron Lynn. He wanted me to talk about how wonderful they are, how they volunteered their time to be there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to have a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen, and valuable advice. Our deputy prosecuting attorney, Mr. Daniel Haney, gave all praise and credit to S, the victim's advocate for Scott Byron Lynn's survivors. Because once again, quote, they are warriors, close quote. Now, Mr. Lynn will not be eligible for parole until he has served 70% of his 30-year sentence. Now, here again, there are two 30-year sentences, but they are running concurrently. So what's 70% of 30, babies? Hi, Messy Bun Mafia. Hi, Hey Jude. Babies, I'm not good with math. Highlighting the way home. Let's see. 50% of 30 would be 15, right? 21 years, that sounds be 20 something, right? Around 20 years. He's in his late 50s. Now, so he would be an octogenarian even if he were to get out. But here in Arkansas, my research shows, now I don't have any numbers or statistics for you, okay? But my research shows that in this type of crime, generally speaking, they do not get parole the first time they go before the parole board. So in essence, hi Eve, we could say 23 years. Okay, baby. He will definitely be an octogenarian. Okay. In essence, we could say that Scott Byron Lynn has received a life sentence, maybe. I'm glad I can talk about it now. It was hard to not be able to talk about something so serious. But, you know, when you're under subpoena and when it's ongoing. Now, as I've brought out, I didn't speak. I did not speak on Scott Byron Lynn until after he had been arrested and the case, the investigation, was closed. Uh, I have spoken, I talk a whole lot about Summer Moon Utah Wells over here, which is obviously after over 2 years. An open and active investigation. I probably said a lot of things I shouldn't have said, but I can't take them back, and I don't dirty delete, so there you go. But those that have been around with the channel for a while, you know that this channel, and I announced this channel is fixing to, what was it, maybe a year and a half ago-ish? I don't really remember. I'd have to go back, and I've got a lot of videos, and I don't tend to go back. I don't go back and watch my old stuff. But we were taking a yard stroll. I remember where I was standing when I said it. I was walking onto the red lava rock path up in the butterfly garden in the front when I announced to my viewers at that time, this channel is we're taking a turn here. We're turning a page because things have changed inside me. I also outgrew the naivete I had when I first came up as an old woman on YouTube, because the community I came out of, the recovering from religion community, after having been a Jehovah's Witness for 8 years and being brainwashed by that cult and their religious beliefs, that's the community I was in for like, a year and a half-ish, maybe, mostly on the Lloyd Evans channel before I started my own channel after Summer went missing on June the 15th of 2021. I think it was in September of 21 I started actually uploading. But y'all, going back to why I even brought that up, the naivete I had. Okay, that community is nothing at all like this one. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know the word community existed on YouTube, because I limited myself to that. That's all that I watched on YouTube. The rest of the time, I'm just having my real life, right? Which is what I still do. But then when I started getting attacked, and then when I began realizing that there were other channel holders that were literally using me, like they would send me information and they knew, I can look back now and see it with hindsight, which is 2020, ain't it? Okay. I can look back and see they knew I did not have the internet. They knew I had limited data on my phone. This is all at the time, not now. And they knew that I didn't have the financial resources to fact check or back check anything. And they would feed me, now I can see, drama type stuff. And I trusted them, so I would present it on my channel. Or they would call me and say, you know that video you did the other day where you just totally ripped Candace Bly Wells a new you know what? One creator actually sent me a message saying, implying it was law enforcement, not them, but that they was law enforcement. They like what you're doing. They think it's working. They think you should do it again. So I did. Guess what? This batshit crazy old lady has her big girl panties on, and now I know I ain't on television. How many times do you guys literally see me playing somebody else's content, especially on a live stream? Hi, Still in Leather. Now, I'm being serious here. You've seen me make ha-ha videos using a little bit of Jody Sue Brown. Have I done anybody else? Hi, Where the Wind Blows. Hi, Owen. Oh, Owen. Wait. Yeah, I did a pretend. Yeah, I did the pretend live. Because I don't want to mislead anybody. I mean, I literally would have to go back through the hundreds of videos that I don't think I've ever streamed. And hold my feet to the fire now if I'm not being, because I'm not being dishonest. I'm having to go through the memory banks. I don't play really other people's content. I have from time to time, but mostly I think what we do here, hi Dina, I think I can honestly say what I share with you guys are news articles, PDFs, legal documents and stuff. We did the study on the trafficking in Tennessee. I've shared with you some of the letters from Kevin Burkhardt from prison. Babies, I don't think that I have. Now, my point with that is, and I don't care what people play of mine. I don't care if they take it and they turn me into a witch with a long nose on the wart on the end, and they turn my skin green and they make it go all glitchy and all. I don't care. Oh, I love soft white underbelly. Hi, Michelle. I mean, I don't care. For one thing, it ain't no skin off my back. For another thing, I ain't losing no money because I'm not monetized. I don't care. Play all my content you want. Make all the fun of me you want. Commend me all you want. Here's one thing you'll notice. You have never seen a credible clip or review channel drag mine. Not a reputable one. Not one that's not a drama queen or king. I could start ticking off the channels that I sub to, that are clip channels, whose content is calling out the bad behavior on YouTube. I have never once been called out by a reputable clip or review channel. Not once. Only by the pieces of crap that we were talking about, I was talking about at the beginning of this live stream. Why would they do that? Fuck if I know. But if they're making money off of me, I must be pretty fucking good. Because if you're a monetized channel and you're talking about Susan Brewer, Lip Lot No More, or any of my sock accounts, What? She has suck accounts? Oh my God. What? What if she's been in my chat, sending me hearts and flowers? And what if she was so clever that I'm not able to figure out that it's her? Oh my God. Oh my God. See, I not only got over my naivete, I have a computer guy. Yeah, like a real one. A real computer guy. So, darlings, I'm going to close out here pretty soon, but I do need to at least acknowledge anybody in chat I've missed. Please never doubt there is a reason for everything I do. I fully understand that because of the way I do the things I do, there would be a great number of you out there scratching your heads and going, what the actual fuck? Why is Miss Liplock's No More, that I like so much, a moderator on Benny Key's channel? Because he gave me a fucking wrench. And I have this way about me where I just kind of sidle up to people. You know, like a cult leader would do, and get them to like and trust that I'm just some nice old stupid lady up in the hills and hollers of Arkansas. And in some ways, when it comes to YouTube, I can't argue with you. I'm not naive anymore. And I have never been stupid. So anytime you hear of or see your fearless cult leader, Liplocked No More, I gotta put my cigarette out, hang on. Somewhere that you might go, this is weird. It'll come back around. Chess is not an easy game, but it is made easier by people that think all you have to do is get to the other side of the board in order to get crowned. Excuse me. So, hey, Mimi. Well, Mimi, sometimes I screw up. Sometimes I think I know what I'm doing and I'm wrong. I've made the mistake. I made two very serious, very, very serious mistakes on this channel. Very serious. One was believing another creator, and the other was trusting in someone who no longer mods for this channel. And any one of you low-life motherfuckers out there that think it's Carrie Bishop is full of shit. Carrie Bishop is my best friend. I would never throw her under the bus. I would die for Carrie Bishop. Other than my real life friend right here in my town, Carrie Bishop is the best friend I've ever had. She's trustworthy. She is honest. She is solid. She is true. And if I get one more word dropped in my ear that anyone, and you fucking know who I'm talking to if you're watching right now, you fucking leave Carrie Bishop alone and keep her name out of your filthy fucking mouths. You don't know her. She would never, ever intentionally do anything to hurt me, my husband, my family, or this channel, or my other channel. Never. But a person who doesn't mod here anymore fucking would. And I could sit here and drag that person all motherfucking day for feeding false information and causing hell in my life. But that's not the kind of channel I have. And they know who they are too. Got a scratch, I got an itch on my ankle. Does Miss Susan have early onset dementia? Not according to my physician. Don't ever think there are things you are saying about me that don't come back. Just because I don't mention it doesn't mean I don't know. Because as a cult leader, you better rest assured I'm a motherfucking master manipulator, Carl. And Carl, I have manipulated you after 2 years to exactly where I intended you to go. I win! It has taken me 2 years of public, not behind the scenes, public, on camera manipulation to finally succeed. You talk about patience. Do you guys know the definition of patience? It is the ability to wait without complaint. And in the last about 4 weeks, I have sat back and enjoyed moment after moment after moment of 3 different creators that I worked so diligently to remove the 6 degrees of separation. Because now we got the 3 stooges, Larry Moe and Curly Joe, just exactly where Lip Lock No More intended them to be. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Tiffany Marie. You fucking played right into my hands. And now all 3 of you will expose all 3 of you for exactly who all 3 of you are. And all I have to do is sit back and watch it go down. Now, cult followers, you know what kind of a vindictive, manipulative bitch you have as your cult leader. If you wish to resign, I understand. Bong! This is my cult, and I am your leader. If you are watching, you must worship me. Bong! This is my cult, and I am their leader. And they are all here because they do not worship me. Bong. My viewers are here because they either like me, they respect me, they love me, they trust me, they are fascinated by me, or they appreciate what I have to say. And the last one would be my favorite. I love it when you love me. I like it when you like me. I respect it when you respect me. And I trust it when you trust me. But don't you ever, ever, any of you baby dolls, I'm talking to you now. Please go over and watch Nature Lover's video that I put on the community tab this morning. I'm not going to replay it. I want her to get the views. Pay attention. Babies, don't you ever, to anybody, not on YouTube, not on any social media, and not in your real life, don't you ever let anybody control you. Don't let them control your behavior. And I'm talking to good people here. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to my viewers, my subs. Don't you let anybody control the information that you take in. You go where you want. You read what you want. You listen to what you want. You watch what you want. And you use your intellect and your common sense to figure out what that information can mean or does mean or might mean. Don't you let somebody else tell you what to think. God gave you a brain, and He expects you to use it. And He expects you to use it for the good, not the bad. So don't you ever let anybody else tell you what to think. Your mind, your very being is all you really have. And once you're gone, it will be gone with you. You own it, not anybody else. And don't let people emotionally manipulate you. If you feel tearful while you're listening to or watching something, let it be because it has moved on your heart. If you feel angry because you've watched or heard or listened or learned of something that made you angry, let it be your anger, not theirs. Love the people you love because you love them for the reasons you love them. I just went through the acronym BITE, the BITE model, as presented by Stephen Hassan, Hassan. Google it. Capital B period, capital I period, capital T period, capital E period, model. Behavior control, information control, thought control, emotional control. If you complete the questionnaire on the BITE model, then you use the assessment. It will tell you if you are in a cult. And I can absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, guarantee you that over here, you're not. Okay? Do what you want, go where you want. 'Cause mamas and papas are coming to mind. You gotta go where you wanna go. Do what you wanna do. Be whoever you wanna be with. Go where you wanna go. Do what you wanna do. Be whoever you wanna be with. 'Cause you don't understand that a girl like me can love just one man. You gotta go where you wanna go. Do what you wanna do. Be whoever you wanna be. Go where you wanna go. Do what you wanna do. Be whoever you. Be with whoever you want to be with. Damn it! Now, you are hereby, formally, officially, and certifiably released from the mind control of the ever-powerful. Lip locked no more. Now, you little shitheads, All right. Is Vic M in here? Hi, Ray Ray. I love you too. Hi, Dazed. I'm coming over, Dazed. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I am coming over. Hi, Alana. Puppy Red Mustang. I love you too, Where the Wind Blows. And Where the Wind Blows, thank you for information sharing. And it has nothing to do with anything we've talked about. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with all the silly stuff. Hi, Elizabeth Lander. Oh, baby. You guys, you make my, hi, Angie's life. I'm not sure if I said hi earlier. Guys, I've been trying to catch up. Look, I want you to laugh. Kids, looky here. I've had a heck of a week. How long have we been on here? Over an hour. Oh, well, what else have I got to do? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to hang out, especially now that I hit the turp tank a couple of times. Vic M is here. Hi, Vic. You've been crafting? What are you crafting? AC, did you need this today, honey? I love you so much, AC. That's another one I'd take a bullet for AC. I would. I'm not being flippant. Oh, Alana M., God bless you too, darling. God bless you too. I was sitting out here before I hit go live and doing the thing that I do in the morning, gazing up through the branches of the pecan trees out here. Okay, guys, I come out here in the morning. I sit here with my coffee in my PJs, and I look up through those branches to the sky. Now, looky here. I don't know what God is. I can't even prove to you that there is one. But there's something feels better in my heart beginning my day by being thankful to something greater than myself. That I woke up this morning, that Bob woke up this morning, that we put our feet on the ground, and everything is pretty much the same today as it was yesterday. Life. And I thank whatever that thing is and ask it, let me be better today than I was yesterday. Help me be better today than I was yesterday. And I'm sorry for the things I did yesterday that I should not have done. And I'm especially sorry for the things I did yesterday that I did and should not have done, and I knew it when I did it. Help me be better today. Help me do better today. Please get us through today. And tonight, when I'm getting ready to go to bed, baby dolls, I'll do the same thing. Thank you for today. And please get us through the night. There are a lot of you out there who are ill. One person, two people in particular, who mean so much to me. not in, not family. Someone here on YouTube who is not well, nor is her husband. Kids, I've had a hard week. I had to put little old man down. My sick rescue kitty. I got bad news, really, really bad news from a woman I love very much. The trial of Scott Byron Lynn and the relentless and unfounded attacks by people on social media who do not know me. I don't want to name the person. It's someone you all know. And I don't have her permission. But if you're a praying person, and you are familiar with praying with an unknown request, would you please pray for two unnamed people, a married couple, who are both very seriously ill right now. And pray really, really hard on the 24th of October. Please mark the Oh boy, we can't end like this, can we? But see, I have you guys to come and share these things with. I don't have to get mean and ugly, make up lies about other creators. I can just joke about it and go on. Because even if they knew, they wouldn't care. That the 28th of this month is the first anniversary of my dad dying. My husband's father, actually, but he was my dad, the only dad I ever had. Who cares if Miss Liplock might be having a bad week in her real life? She's a fucking YouTuber. We don't care. So because my husband has spent his first Father's Day this year without his dad. My husband spent 63 fucking years having Father's Day with his dad. But he had his first Father's Day this year without him. My husband had his first birthday without his dad. We're about to have our first wedding anniversary without our dad to call and tell us happy anniversary. And we're about to remember on the 28th, the first anniversary of his passing. But who gives a fuck? Liplock No More is just a YouTuber. So that's why I just figured out how to end the live. Because I don't want to leave you guys, because I don't want to end the life with leaving y'all concerned about my emotional state. Thank you for letting me get that out. I really didn't know I needed to. And I feel better now. But is Queen Bee here? Hi, Danielle. Don't y'all play with me. Don't you tell me my Queen Bee is in here if she's not. Hi, Jen R. Hi, Ninny. Hi, Victoria. Queen Bee! Okay, mods, did you check it to make sure it's really her, please? You know, I'm having like this major fangirl moment. I'm not kidding you. Hi, Mary Jane. Eve, you're not a mod over here. But I would make you, I would make you a mod, but RC would accuse me of stealing. Matthew, is it Matthew? Now I'm having another fangirl moment. I'm in love with Matthew. Hi, flies. It's really you. Y'all, if you don't know who Queen Bee is, I'd have to ask myself why you don't. Now, look, I know we all have different tastes in creators. And I don't expect everybody to like or respect or even watch or sub up to the people that I do. And the only reason I am not a member at Queen Bee's right now is because I had a little bit of financial hardship, but I'm going to get back on board with Queen Bee. I think somebody gifted me a membership, or I got one. But y'all, Queen, you talk about free speech. She always has an open panel, always. And you never know what's going to happen. And you may be over there and go, and tune out. Or you may go over and go, I don't know any of the people they're talking about. It's happened to me. And I'll say to one of her mods, excuse me, because usually there's like over 1,000 people in Queen Bee's live chat. So she's busy. So rather than tagging her, I might like tag her, just say, hey, and send her a heart. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat from crying and then the snot going down the back of my throat. But I don't have a tissue out here. But I'll say to, I'll tag one of the mods in her chat and I'll say, baby, I have no idea who any of these people are or what the issue at hand is. I love you guys. Thumbs up, showing support. I'm going to go clean the litter boxes or something, But you might tune in on another day. Thank you, Annie Lou, for dropping the link. You might tune in on another day. Queen Bee, I'm a biatch. You might tune in on another day and go, oh, I want to hear what these people have to say about this. You might hear some, well, you will. Some days you're going to hear some cussing like you hear over here. You might hear some people being really mad at each other over there. But what Queen Bee does is she provides a free speech open panel. And it's not always this way, but hi, Georgia Race, but where people who on YouTube, this isn't real life shit, okay? Queen Bee don't do the real life shit. This is YouTube focused. If you acting your ass up on YouTube, like I've been acting my ass up today, you never know when you might end up over on Queen Bee. Plus, here's another reason I love her, regardless of anything. When Bob just pretty near cut his hand off, Grandma Sherry, who has her own channel, but she also moderates for Queen Bee. Grandma Sherry went up on Queen Bee's panel, and Queen Bee said, "Hey, what you got for us?" And Grandma Sherry just starts throwing it out there to Queen Bee and over 1,000 people in her live chat that Lip Lock No More's husband has just been transported by ambulance and yada, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the rest of Bob's story. You know what Queen Bee said? How do we help her? What can we do to help her? And Grandma Sherry let Queen Bee know. Now, this won't be verbatim, but Grandma Sherry on that live stream let Queen Bee know that all I was asking for help was if people would go sub up to my cat rescue channel, Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction, so that I could get it up to where it was monetized, so I could have memberships in the event that Bob didn't have a recovery, that we would start building towards something else, for something. They helped us. So I love Queen Bee regardless of anything that could or might happen. Because she's a good person. She freaking cares about people. She might have a little bit different way of expressing it than somebody else, but you can't deny it if you give her a chance. She's not like me at all. We're not really at all alike, except you go to Queen Bee's and you're going to get it from her the way it is. She's not going to mince words. She's not going to beat around the bush. And she will fucking flat out tell you how the cow ate the cabbage. And when she's done, you'll know you've been spoken to. So that's why I had the big fangirl. So, hi, sweet tea. Plus, I've never heard her come sideways at anybody that I love. So there's that to take into consideration. And there was another day. Here's a prime example of Queen Bee's open panel. It's the day that I learned from a clip channel that Bullhorn Betty had said that Summer Moon Utah Wells should be declared dead. Y'all remember that day? You probably weren't over at Queen Bee's, but I'll bet you heard me say something about it over here, and I was so worked up. And it wasn't, it was the topic. Taking all things into consideration that are currently going on, let me just stop what I was talking about there and just commend Queen Bee for allowing me to have a voice on her channel. Thank you, Queen Bee. When she let me up, the first words out of my mouth is, Queen Bee, I'm coming in hot, I'm coming in hot. And just like she did to Grandma Sherry, she said, "What do you got?" We'll leave it there because I love and respect her. All right. And you know, the love in air quotes. I don't know, Queen. Y'all know what I mean. You know, you got this, you got a thing with somebody you don't even know. So that got me up out of the doldrums that I was in. You have a great day too, Queen Bee, and thank you for coming over. I really do appreciate you. I'll be over there. I'll be over there. I'm going to come in and troll you under one of my sock accounts. My name on my sock account is Sock Account. But see how you can do, darlings. It may not work for you, but it works for me. When my heart was being pulled into that vortex with the, my week in real life, I got, you get to get yourself thinking about something else. And if you can make it something that you can be, oh gosh, if we were in the movie Spaceballs, we just go to ludicrous speed. Okay? So, here though was my idea. Here's how we're going to get out of this kind of long live stream. Okay? The most important part was Scott Byron Land. And I wouldn't have mixed all that in with all this craziness, except it's a done deal. I was finally free from the subpoena, and I could finally just say, it's done. So, here's how we're going to close it. This is for my pop. My husband's dad. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, God, I was lost, but now, oh Lord, now I'm found. You see, I was blind, oh Lord, now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. Oh, and it was grace that my fears they relieve. Oh, how precious did, oh, that grace appear. in that hour. Oh, when I first believed. And when we been there, oh, 10,000 years, and we're all bright shining as the sun. Then we've no less days to sing God's praise. Then when we very first begun. I love you all, no matter what. And I'll see you on the flip-flop whether you like it or not. Now go do something good, kind, positive with your day, or do not come back to my channel. And I love you all regardless of what happens. Now you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I got litter boxes to clean. I'll see you on the flip-flop whether you like it or not. That is if you choose to tune in. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.